iNews Views, December 12th. Smoking in China will be banned by the end of 2014, at least in public places. Half of Chinese men smoke, which accounts for 1/3 of all cigarettes consumed worldwide. Annual deaths from the effects of smoking are estimated to reach 1 million and are predicted to increase to 3 million by 2050. Chinese government officials have been ordered to not smoke in hospitals, public transportation, or schools to set a good example for the public. The real costs of smoking include health care, of course, but also the costs of families and the widespread effects of secondhand smoke. Seoul and Tokyo are geographically only 716 miles apart, but politically, the distance appears to be widening. The two countries have been squabbling over a myriad of issues, including Japan's colonial rule of the Korean Peninsula, sovereignty over tiny islets, and questionable historical references in Japanese textbooks. The two countries' leaders have been in office about a year, but no summit has been held. Polling in both countries indicate a cool attitude towards their neighbor. The South China Sea has been added to the list of maritime disputes among neighbors in East and Southeast Asia. Tensions have been ratcheted up in the region, beginning with China's Air Defense Identification Zone and the latest demand by Beijing that foreign ocean-going vessels get approval to enter the disputed maritime area of the South China Sea. Vietnam, Taiwan, and the Philippines and the United States have all voiced criticism over China's newly imposed restrictions. Korea is building its second Antarctic base. Jangbogo Station will be completed by this March and will cover 4,458 square meters. The base has 16 buildings for research and lodging, which can accommodate 15 people in the winter and 60 in the summer. The station will use solar and wind power generating systems to minimize environmental influence and is expected to complement polar-related research performed at the existing Sejong base. This year's flu and frigid winter weather are spreading rapidly across the U.S. This season, more than 60% of hospitalized flu patients are between the ages of 18 and 64, who are usually able to fend off most flu symptoms. Doctors warn that increasing numbers of people will be hospitalized and die unless vaccination rates increase. The end of March will mark the conclusion of this year's flu season. Space travel for the masses is now just around the corner as Virgin Galactic's Spaceship Two has completed an important milestone in flight testing. Sir Richard Branson, the company's British-born billionaire, will be on the first passenger flight now scheduled for later this year.